The abortion fight intensifying in Wisconsin tonight. Now, Republican U.S. Senator Ron Johnson is again proposing voters decide, even suggesting they see what abortion looks like. 12 News political director Matt Smith with the developments.
Tonight, President Biden in Florida, the campaign's latest push on abortion. The debate again now quickly intensifying in key swing states like Wisconsin. What do you make of Trump saying last week, let's leave it to the states?
Because he is a liar.
We need to understand, first of all, what an abortion looks like at every stage of pregnancy. We've not had that discussion.
Republican Senator Ron Johnson again this week pushing for voters to decide the state's abortion law through referendum, speaking to reporters in Madison.
Leading up to that referendum, we should have an education campaign that describes what life looks like inside the womb at different stages, what babies can experience when they're viable, but also, as important as it would be, what does an abortion look like at 4 weeks and 8 weeks and 12 weeks?
In Marquette's new poll, a majority of registered voters in Wisconsin, 54%, said they would back a nationwide 15-week abortion ban.
Hi, everyone. Hi, please have a seat.
Johnson's comments coming at the same moment Vice President Kamala Harris was in La Crosse Monday campaigning on abortion rights.
And on this subject in particular, there is a clear line between where we are now and who is to blame.
Harris with us one-on-one.
When you talk about who is to blame, yeah, it is the former president, President Trump.
Right now, Wisconsin voters say abortion is the third most important issue to them ahead of November, behind immigration and the economy. Tonight, both the Biden and Trump campaigns confronting the issue head on, knowing it could be a key issue for some key swing voters in states like Wisconsin. In Milwaukee, I'm Matt Smith, WISN 12 News.